Okay, for this next part, what you're going to do is you're going to create another 3-view drawing. This one's going to be pretty basic, and so let's just go on with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go copy. We're just going to copy this title block and border, and we're going to copy it straight over here to the right. Don't put it a long ways over there, but just a little bit of space in between the two, and put it about right there. From there, we're going to erase out our inside kind of guts of the drawing, which are those layout lines and the text. And now for this drawing, we're not going to really change it up much, besides adding a little notch in this bottom right corner of the top view. For that notch, we're going to use offset. I'm going to offset 1 inch above that bottom line. And I'm going to offset again 1.25 from this line and to the left, right like that. Once those two lines are offset, you're going to use trim, enter, enter, and we're going to trim out our parts that we don't need any longer, which is those two lines there and those two lines there. All right, so to look at this now, what this creates, if you look at the front side of the block, and I have the block here in the classroom, if you need to come up and take a look at that, you can. If you look at the block from the front view, it's going to create a line that goes from this position straight down to there. That corner creates a line. You're then going to trim that one off and change that one to an object line. And that's got that part done. You're going to have a very similar line created over here on the right side view, but you can't just offset it. You can't just guess where that goes. It has to be laid out. And I want to see this layout on your drawing. So you're going to take a line, connect your line to this corner, which is this if you're looking for the right side, draw it straight over to that intersection on the 45-degree angle line, and straight down. Once you have that in there, you're going to trim it off, and once again, you're going to change that to a object line. That's all we do, or we're doing there on your second drawing. Again, top view here, front view, right side view, and that's done and looking beautiful. All right, let's do our next one. On our next one, we're going to copy once again. I'm going to copy this drawing, all of it, make sure you get all those layout lines, and copy it straight down. Again, just a little bit of space in between the views, and copy it to right there. From there, once again, you're going to erase out your kind of guts out there in the center, all that stuff in the middle of those drawings. This drawing we're going to do very, very similar to the other one, except for we're going to put the notch in this corner over here. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to offset 1 inch up, offset over 1 1/4, and once again just trim that up. I am doing a little bit faster this time because I expect you kind of know what you're doing from the last time on this. From there, exactly the same in the front view. You're going to take a line, you're going to transfer it straight down to there, and trim off that line. You're going to change that line to an object line, and you're done with that portion. Again, very similar to from before, you're going to take this line straight across and straight down, just exactly the same actually as you did before, and you're going to trim it off. Now, however, when you look at the right side of this object, if you actually have the physical block, you could look at it. Again, it's on my desk. You can come up and grab it and take a look. But if you look to the right side of this, all you're going to see is you're going to see this line here. You can't see this notch. The notch is still there, but you can't see it from the right side of the object. So this line, instead of a solid object line, that line is going to be a different type of line, which is called a hidden line. So with that hidden line, that now finishes off that drawing. So again, hidden line in that drawing, done just the same. All right, I'm going to stop this one here, and then I'll do a third video that shows the last steps. All right, good luck.